Good morning, friends. This elaboration is for everyone. This is very interesting to notice that in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Lord Krishna states that he is among he is a people among all the trees. He himself called and symbolizes his life like that of a people tree. He said, I am people among trees. As an evolved individual, as an evolved human being spreads its aura, his aura, joy, and peace to the world, so do the trees. Just like an evolved human being who spreads his aura, peace, and joy all around himself, in the similar way, the trees also spreads. The trees also spread all its fragrance and its goodness all around itself. What do I mean to say? Just you see the people tree. When the people tree sprouts, it spreads its arm branches towards the sky and receive all energies, keeping head held high to get connected to the you know universal force for growth, yet rooted to the earth. So we should learn from the trees that how the people trees spreads his arm towards the sky, reaching the height to receive all the energy. Still, it is rooted to the earth. Human being must be grounded to the earth. He should be down to the earth. Human being must not be proud and must not be arrogant. What happens that when human being receive certain qualities or certain skill, they start becoming proud. So what happens? Pride kills all the good qualities in human being. We should learn from the people tree that it is having the largest oxygen giving capacity to the human being. All around its habitat, the creatures, particularly the human being, always receive maximum oxygen, which is life giving I mean thing from the atmosphere. In this similar way, human beings should always keep doing goodness. Trees always give us something, fruits, wood. And they provide us, fresh air. They provide us oxygen. They serve on the basis of the law of nature that says giving, not taking. The law of nature is based on the law of giving. The divine, quality of nature is that it always gives us something. Human beings should imbibe these qualities from nature, that nature always gives us something. In this similar manner, we should do something for the society and for the nation without expecting anything in return. Because what happens that when you expect any return, you start becoming selfish, and you start thinking in terms of gain. Human life has been for the betterment of the society. Wherever people are selfless, wherever people are devoted, wherever people are dedicated, no, there is always a peace around it. The habitat where people of understanding mind exist, there is no dispute. So what we should learn from the nature and trees, that there is always a reflection of the supreme provider. As the nature is the supreme provider, so should be the man. Man should also try to provide, not to gain, to reflect everything. That as the even so long as a tree is alive, it keeps on giving the things for the whole nation. Even in its roots, the innumerable insects survive, and they give nourishment to the soil. So every bark of the tree, every organ of the tree, every part of the tree is useful for the mankind. In this similar way, we should try to do each and every work keeping in mind the welfare of the humanity. then only our life will be worthy. What I'm trying to emphasize upon, that there is no need to be greedy. And one more thing, even if you start hitting on the bark of a tree, or you pluck all the leaves, even as you scratch its bark, the tree never retaliates. In this similar way, we should never go for retaliating, never take revenge from anybody. Once you understand that retaliation itself is harmful to the individual, forget about the principle of retaliation, forget about the principle of you know revenge. Try to forgive the people who have committed mistake by unknowingness or by ignorance. Because even if a person commits mistake deliberately, he is the sufferer, the others never suffer. Mistakes committed by an individual harms himself rather than harming the society. So we should always try to imbibe good qualities in life, and we should try to spread our aura of peace and joy to the humanity, because our life is a gift given by God, and that is meant for a spreading fragrance of joy and peace to the earth, not for retaliation, not for revenge, not for ugly qualities. That is the reason why we always keep in meditating under a tree. Why Gautam Buddha decided to meditate under a tree? Because he learned from the tree how it is providing the shade without asking for anything. So just like trees and just like nature, which work on the principle of law of giving, we always try to give something to the society. Do not expect that the society should give us. You yourself are worthy of everything. You can spread your arms to receive the highest energy from the Almighty, and that energy can be utilized to do betterment of the society. So long as we understand this value and understand this quality and imbibe all good qualities, we can understand this very mysterious, law of nature, that nature never asks us to give anything. Once you plant a tree, it keeps on growing and giving everything that a human being requires without asking for anything. In this similar manner, when God has given us this beautiful life, we should evolve to be a divine human being, spreading fragrance of love and peace to the entire universe, so that there will be peace and tranquility on the earth rather than any sort of war and disgrace. Because human being is worth only when it spreads the divine aura of peace and prosperity and makes others also happy. And that's what I wanted to emphasize upon. Thank you. Have a nice day.